class, open your ears real wide and say, give it to me straight, doctor, I can take it.
Get the chocks out from under the wheels. Flaps up. No offense, Margaret. Contact. We're off. Brum, brum.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Oh, what heights will hit? On with the show, this is it.
From Christopher Doc Blaylock comes a tale of supernatural revenge. After witnessing a brutal murder by a Russian mob boss, Elizabeth Payne is hunted down, beaten, assaulted, and left for dead. What they didn't know is that Elizabeth is descended from a centuries-old lineage of powerful witches. And she's back now. She does not want justice. Revenge is not enough. It's blood she's after, and there's no depth to it she won't sink, no price she will not pay to get it.
Revenge. The sweetest morsel to the mouth that ever was cooked in hell.
From Throwback Studios. Published by Dark Gift Comics. Pariah, Blood and Mud. Sign up today. Only on Indiegogo.
Well, good morning. I don't even know if my mic is working. Hey, Amit, good morning. I was testing out some new software for the microphone, but I don't know if it's working. So let me know if you can hear me okay. Testing 1, 2, 2, 2. Well, thanks, Amit. I appreciate your faithfulness. And can you hear me okay? Let's check this out. Good morning, Carol. You guys give me a thumbs up, a 1, or say something to let me know you can hear me. I'm testing new software and I'm not sure I'm liking it. Carol's Cookie is not a new guy. She is a new friend. All right, so we can hear me. Well, good morning then. Yeah, I realized that I have been streaming on other people's channels a lot here lately. And then I looked at my own channel and it said, you haven't streamed in a month. So I thought, maybe I better fix that. So let me go ahead and pin my Indiegogo campaign before Amit gets to me about it. Here we go. Nope, as usual, I went to the wrong thing. When you are the least tech savvy person on the face of the earth, you really shouldn't be playing around with it without parental supervision. I need an adult. I need a grown up quickly. All right. I'm live right now, so let's turn that off. Yes, by all means, let's do the shilling. Shill it quick. And there we go. It is pinned to the top. Carol says, I'm not the one to call for an I need an adult situation. Yeah, I've got to get Anthony to help me out a little bit. But dude, honestly, is a little bombarded. He is publishing my book, so I try not to abuse his good graces too much. I need an adult. So I'm going to do a hot take real quick on a couple of things, and then just move on and just kind of hang out and chill. I've got a fresh pot of coffee brewing. Two hot takes. One on the lighter side is I was listening to Dillard doing his review of the new Batman movie. I have not yet seen it. Dillard hated it. I think Yucky did not appreciate it very much. My son, however, went to go see it, and he is 30 years old, and he's seen all the Batman movies, and he loved it. So I'm getting mixed reviews from people whose opinion I trust. Yes, that tripod is absolutely flipping you off. The thing is, that's the tripod I use when I'm filming my live paints, my paint-alongs, and that's back there where I do that. So I thought, well, when I try, Amit says he loved it. Good, good, good. Yeah, I heard it was very grounded, very much focusing on him as a detective, which is what I love about Batman. I like, Keaton's appeal was the Batman in that movie was an urban legend. He was a rumor, a myth that just scared the shit out of the bad guys. And even during his fight scenes or whatever, he was always in the shadows and this, that, and the other. So when it went into the era of the neon fritzy glitzy Batman, I didn't like that. I did like Christian Bale's a little more. Hey, Tree Goblin, good morning. I enjoyed those movies, and they were good. And of course, Heath Ledger's Joker was legendary. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing this. What's the guy's name that played? Hey, Yucky, what's up? What's the guy's name that played Ben Affleck? He was Ben Affleck wearing a Batman costume. So I'm looking forward to seeing this one. My son already went to go see it. And it's funny too. It's kind of been a tradition that my son and I go see every damn superhero movie there is together at the theaters. But now he's really serious with the girl he's seeing. So he took her instead of me. I was devastated. I was crushed. Not at all. I totally get it. So, yeah, that's my hot take on Batman, having not seen it yet. Yucky, I got to see your stream with Dillard. I watched part of it, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, Val Kilmer did okay. I got to admit, he did a good one. If that had been shot a little better and written a little richer, it might have been a better movie. Or I should say, Val Kilmer was deserving of a better script and direction. How about that? Second hot take is about this Ukraine nonsense. Listen, I'm hearing everybody say, oh, these are two bad people fighting each other. This is this is that. Look, here's the simple take. A European dictator annexes a piece of someone else's country because the people there speak the same language, which leads to a border war. And the politicians of the time practiced appeasement. Dictator says, I want that thing. says you can't have that thing. Oh, okay, you can have that thing, but no other things. And it continues until we have World War II. How is this different? Also, an Asian superpower begins acting up at about the same time. So all I'm going to say is, setting aside the politics, looking at the history, history will repeat itself if we don't learn from it. So it's better that this shit ends quickly before it gets out of hand. So that's my hot take on it. Of course, I'm sure we all saw the former vice president's speech last night telling us all we're about to get a lot poorer because as high as gas is today, it's going up. He pretty much carved that in stone. So we've got that to look forward. We've got that to look forward to. Let me finish that sentence. Is that not USA did to California? I'm not even sure what that means, Amit. So how are you guys doing this morning? Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's having a good day. My other hot take, by the way, is listening to Justin Trudeau from Canada saying how Canada stands with the people of Ukraine in defense of democracy and all that entails, while he busily crushed a peaceful protest with violence, with force, with seizing people's assets, their ability to make a living because they disagreed with him. That's a pretty fucked up stance. Yeah, it's going to $7 a gallon. I have several friends who live in Canada, and two of them are moving. They're coming down here, and I said, "Well, we've got an idiot at the wheel, but at least we're a little bit better off because ultimately we're protected by that document that they hate." So Bills was a shit show tonight, Webby. I don't know who Bills is. I was also watching Dark Gift was doing the same thing I'm doing now, testing out some new software last night. And apparently it turned into a stream, and they were discussing the politics of Comicsgate. You guys will notice I don't do that. I'm not interested in beef. I'm not interested in drama. I'm not interested in he said, she said. I'm here to have a good time, have a good conversation, and show my book and hang out. So I've been spending a lot of time co-hosting with Pops over on Comic Talk with Pops Van Zant. I've been spending a lot of time on DG streams, on with Vic King, just hanging out and chilling, to the detriment of my own channel, which I have been neglecting. Oh my God. So strike them all talk. She says, Carol says she streams a co-host. A stream she co-hosts and moderates. And then she said, I threatened to end the broadcast several times, but I walked away, let them destroy themselves. Well, it sounds like I'm kind of glad I missed that. So let me ask this question. Amit is the exception because he's on the other side of the planet. Are you guys up early or are you up late? Tell me in the chat, because I'm up early. I had a great night's sleep. I busted my ass on a page yesterday that was very challenging and put in a good day's work, and I wiped out. Went to sleep early, woke up at 4 as usual, and I felt really rested. So here we are. Carol says, yes, she wished she missed it. What's the channel? We were on Jedi Bill 797 YouTube channel. Okay. I'll go check that out later to watch the train wreck, I guess, Carol. Yep, it is indeed 6:33 in the AM here on the East Coast. Here, let me do my DJ voice. Good morning. It's 6:33 AM, and you're listening to Doc Blaylock, AM Gold, 100 watts of power. So I got this software and I installed it. I'm not running it right now. I was at the beginning of the stream. and it came with this preset of this really cheesy reverb and delay on it that you could only minimize. You couldn't turn it off. All I wanted was a good EQ for this microphone. So turned it off because I don't like that. I don't want cheesy effects. Just a good EQ for this cheap ass microphone and headset. I guess I got to break down and, well, let me say this. I have to get a new computer because this one, half the RAM is now dead. It won't do what I need it to do for post-processing on my art. And I'm not going to install new microphone and use sound gear on a shit ass computer. So when I get a new computer, I will do all that at that time. In the meantime, I just have to rely on my cheap headset, which, by the way, is the third replacement I had to buy since we got our new puppy because it ate the other two headphones. I have asked it nicely, Carol, to play nice, do what it's supposed to do, but technology hates me. There is a theory out there, and I can never pronounce it correctly, but it's called resistentialism. And it is the theory that inanimate objects bear malice towards certain members of the population. And I am one of those people. Things hate me. If something's going to go wrong with an electronic device, with the vehicle, it's going to do it to me. I've got a video on my on my painting channel where I was painting and I dropped the brush and it just vanishes from the space-time continuum. So I get on my scooter and I drive downtown to the coffee shop, order a cup of coffee. She brings the coffee out to me on the patio, and there's the brush, because that's how my life works. If it's a PC, threaten to replace it with a Mac. Hey, Smirk, the link is in the vault if you want to jump in. Yeah, I need to threaten corporal punishment on the computer, not the puppy. The puppy wears her no-no muzzle. If ever I am, let's say if she's ever out of sight, unsupervised in the house, she's wearing the no-no muzzle. She gets into the trash can, not to get food things. She wants something plastic to play with. So last night, twice when my back was turned, she went in and got a plastic grocery bag and was playing with it all over the house. And I had to go in there and take it away from her, pop that butt, tell her, the phrase we use for don't put your mouth on things is don't bite. Just don't bite. We call her muzzle the don't bite. So she's starting to connect those things. Oh, how can I get a no-no muzzle for that panel I was on last night? I have frequently thought a no-no muzzle might be a good idea for a lot of humans I know. So here's hoping. So Smirk, get your butt in here. I need somebody to hold it down so I can go get some coffee. I've got a fresh pot brewing in there and I need some. So get in here. Hurry up. Hurry up. All right. All right. All right. How many of you have people in your lives you need to put a no-no muzzle on? One of my exes, and there are many, this woman loved to not argue, because an argument requires a back and forth. The first time we got into one, we'd only been together a week. I'm going to tell you this story, and it's a true story. She's freezing. I'm all shivering and shit. Sorry, Carol. I come home. I was working full time and going to college at night. And I come home from college and I am exhausted. I don't want to cook. She hasn't. I said, "You want to go get something to eat?" She said, "Yes." I said, "What do you want?" She said, "The same thing all women say. I don't care, whatever you want." I said, "How's pizza?" She said, "Fine." So we drive to the only place open at that hour was Pizza Hut. We go in, and when we sit down in the booth, I look over at her and she's going. I said, "What's the matter?" She goes, "You motherfucker, I can't believe you brought me to this dump." We can go somewhere else. Well, I gotta be motherfucker. Well, that was around 10:30 at night. She was still ranting to the heavens in the morning. She went on all night long. And I'm like, what the fuck have I gotten myself? Well, needless to say, we had to cut that one short. It's like, no, I got to go. This bitch is crazy. I've never met one that would argue by themselves. You just check out of the argument. You're not having any part of it. And they're still going strong hours later. Are you with me? You talk about a need for a no-no muzzle? Holy shit. What kind of fuckery is this? It was the look on your face that gave you the name of choice. Yes, okay. No, it was her look. Ew, motherfucker. Why I gotta be motherfucker? So, Smirk, did I run you off? I need you in here. Carol, you can come in here. Somebody hold down the fort so I can go get coffee. Well, there hasn't been. Tacy and I, on the other hand, have been together for 12 years, going on 13 years now. We've never even exchanged a crossword with each other, ever. We don't do it. We're grown-ups. We talk about things. And what a pleasant change that has been. All right, good sir. Well, I'm asking you to come in here and co-host for a minute so I can go get some coffee. God dang it, I don't want to just walk away from the camera. Yeah, you're shy, Carol. You're shy and I'm a flying monkey. I need you, Smirk. Come, Smirk. You are needed. Geez, we will wait, says Webbs. Yeah, if somebody doesn't pop in here to co-host for a minute and hold it down, I'm going to just turn the camera off and go grab some coffee because, for fuck's sake, it's not even 7 in the morning yet, and I needs the black gold of coffee. All right, well, look it. I'm going to go get coffee. I'll be right back. Actually, I'll play a commercial for you.
From Christopher Doc Blaylock comes a tale of supernatural revenge. After witnessing a brutal murder by a Russian mob boss, Elizabeth Payne is hunted down, beaten, assaulted, and left for dead. What they didn't know is that Elizabeth is descended from a centuries-old lineage of powerful witches. But she's back now. She does not want justice. Revenge is not enough. It's blood she's after, and there's no depth to which she won't sink, no price she will not pay to get it.
Revenge. The sweetest morsel into the mouth that ever was cooked in hell.
From Throwback Studios. Published by Dark Gift Comics. Pariah, Blood and Mud. Sign up today. Only on Indiegogo.
Holy cow. I tried to be as quick as I could. What I miss? Wait a minute. I got to catch up with the chat here, see what everyone's saying. It's quick. Everyone switch seats before he gets back. And Webb says, as long as I don't have to put clothes on in your bedroom, I'll move anywhere, anyway you want. Oh my God. To which Carol says, no, doors closed and locked. Carol be Webbs. I'll be Carol and Carol be me. Go. Wait. Smirk hiding under the bed again. Alrighty then. Well, that'll be enough of that. Crazy people. So, by the way, I'll be sending out an update later for those who signed up for the mailing list for Pariah. And the update is simply going to be a sneak peek at a page no one else has seen yet. And an apology because I'm 2 weeks without doing because there's been a glitch. I don't know if you guys have Yahoo Mail. I've been using it since freaking AOL days because I don't like AOL Mail. Same account. It's not working. You can't send anything. So finally, complaint ticket wouldn't resolve the issue, whatever. So it's working now. So this video will also be part of that update. Good God, that coffee is good. And the update is this. We are halfway there on the book. And at first I thought I was less than halfway because I it's all around me here, my art supplies and everything. I went through and I separated the pages, big old stack, and one stack was the other stack was completely finished, and then there was a stack of composites. These are the ones where I had to do redraw panels and I needed to literally cut and paste them onto the page. And then the third panel was needs a little more work, tweak these. So when I separated them, the completely finished was small. I'm like, oh my God, no. But then once I did all the cut and pasting, I realized I'm at the halfway point, or what was going to be the halfway point. Now, there are, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9 major breakdowns in here, each one being about 10 pages if I stay on the track I'm on right now. Well, of course, that's 90 pages. That was never my goal to go to 90. I was looking at around 60. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But there you go. On track for 90 pages. I can't wait to paint again. When I'm done with this book, I'm going to do like a good 20, 30 paintings just to loosen back up and remind myself that I know how to paint. So, I was going to tell you guys something too. Carol, have you been up all night? You said you were on a stream last night that went completely sideways. Okay, I think this is for Carol. He says, I'll be right back. I'm naked for you and can run and freshen coffee. All right, you know, you do you, brother. That's your house. I hadn't run around naked ever since the old jumped on me. That is, nobody wants to see that. When you have to sneak up on the mirror, you know, I walk in the room and rats jump on chairs. So I'm not doing that. Dog comes in the bathroom when you're showering and goes, oh. Carol, how'd your paper turn out that you were working on? I'd be interested in hearing which approach you took and what kind of feedback you got. Oh, I got to tell you guys this one too. I was trying to get things done and stream. Next thing I knew, sun's up. Yeah. And you went with Eileen Warnos. Okay. Social learning theory. All right. So yesterday, I was going to stream last night, but everybody was streaming again, and I don't want to step on my friends. Yeah, like I draw such a big crowd, I would suck away from their from their streams. But Pops asked me to come on and do a last second one with him, and I had run out to the store, and when I came back, I saw that. But when I ran back in the house, I took a fall on the steps and landed on my side, so my ribs are sore. I thought I was going to be dead this morning from pain, but nope, I feel fine. I took a handful of ibuprofen before I went to bed. So far, so good. We'll have to see. I haven't even tried. It's a little sore raising that arm. Should be okay. Yeah, that was pretty funny too. I should say when you reach a certain age, but this has been true for me. So glad you're not dead. Me too, Carol. Ever since I was young, if I start to fall, and you guys tell me if this happens for you, it's like time slows down. I have time to think about shit while I'm falling. Like, why am I falling? I can't believe I'm falling. This is going to hurt. Don't hit that root. Is that a pterodactyl in the background? No, that would be one of the urban roosters or suburban roosters that have been unleashed upon the community. And animal control will do nothing about it. They tell you, shoot them. Shoot them. Like, you can't shoot a firearm in the city limits, unless it's self-defense or some shit. But the thing is, we have owls. So I'm surprised the owls haven't taken the chickens out. I keep wanting to see this conflict take place. When I hear the owls, by the way, I don't let my chihuahua outside. Yeah. Carol says that happened to her when she fell. It took like 3 days to finally fall. Yes. Years ago, I was the director of a residential rehab facility. We had like 6 houses that were just filled with folks. And there was going to be a hard freeze. So I was going around to make sure all the faucets were dripped and that the guys and gals had the supplies they needed to get through it. And at the very last house I stopped at, Tree Goblin says, that means you're in shock. Probably a broken hip. Shut up. Break a hip at my age, it's over. So anyway, I went and at the last house, I told the guys, don't use the side entrance because it was stairs going down to the driveway. It leveled out. When you went out the front door, it was level. Well, I went out the side door myself, and I was going to salt those steps is the reason I did it. I took one step, and there I went. I began to fall. And it was going down the steps, and I'm holding my cigarette in one hand and my cup of coffee in the other, obviously, as one does. And I remember thinking, God, this is taking forever. Yeah, Carol says she wrote a novel in the time it took to hit the ground. Yes. And I remember thinking, this is taking forever. And it was all on my ass going down. Well, I got to the bottom, and my first thought was, look, I didn't even spill my coffee. Second thought, am I injured? No. Third thought, why is nobody sticking their head out that door to see if I'm okay? There's no way they didn't hear that shit. So I just got my truck and came on home. I didn't bother salting those steps. I thought, you motherfuckers, I hope one of you falls down this thing. But yeah, at this age, it takes forever to fall. I remember when we first moved into this house, a big limb. Spark says, I manifested 3 universes in that time. Step up your game, Carol. When we first moved in this house, a big limb had fallen on the fence in the backyard. So I was going to shove it off the fence and cut it up. Shove, nothing. It didn't move. And that was incongruent. I got a lot of horsepower and that limb ain't that damn big. So I put all myself behind it and gave it a shove. Well, that tree knew some kind of judo, and it flipped my ass when I pushed it. I went ass over tea kettle. And that was another one. If I could save time in a bottle. As I'm flying through the air, I remember thinking, how did this even happen? I hope this doesn't hurt. Wham! Okay, that hurt. She was distracted by the pain of her ankle dislocating. Yeah, that can happen. But anyway, yeah, that's a phenomenon that goes on with me. And I've said it to some of my friends. They don't get it. Carol gets it. Some of them, my friends get it. They say, yeah, me too. If I start to fall, I've got time to like knit a sweater before I hit the ground. Yes, I am Groot. My wife was completely obsessed with Baby Groot. And we've got Baby Groot shit in the house. I ain't gonna lie. There's a little statue and all this other stuff. Well, then Baby Yoda came along and she lost her mind. So now there's a life size Baby Yoda in the bedroom. I kid you not, in my bedroom. And if someone broke in this house, they would think that guy has all these toys. No, no, that's my wife. She loves freaking Baby Yoda. When she found out the name was Grogu, she goes, no, hell no, that's Baby Yoda. And that's what I'm going to call him. All right, baby. So then the great debate began. Baby Yoda or Baby Groot, which one's cuter? So we decided Grota, Baby Grota. So it's a Groot. It's a Groot with the big ears, and he's green. By the way, I posted my down and dirty sketch of Salamandroid, and Ethan commented on it, said it was nice. All capital letters, 2 exclamation points. I got a dopamine rush. And I went back in time and clicked approve to allow Dillard to be born. She had the warning, are you sure you want to install this software? And it has started raining, which means I got to go let the dog in and put the no-no on him. So you guys give me just a minute. I'll be right back. So that's going to be a mistake. I'll let her in. Smirk says, I, for one, think Ethan got his new swag from Doc. I did tell Ethan, welcome to the club of the big, the bad, the bald, and the beautiful. I don't think that went over well. He kind of overdid it. He had the whole shiny head thing on his stream, man. You got to put a little powder on your dome before you stream. Just saying. You don't want to put somebody's eye out with that glare. So I just told the puppy, don't bite. Hoping that does the trick and that she doesn't go in there and eat the house. Matter of fact, is Ethan still streaming? He was when I got up. Let me check and see. Who in the world is streaming? How is it not even showing up on my suggestions? Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Nope, He just quit an hour ago. So I timed that perfectly. Because, I don't want to hurt Ethan's stream by taking away from his thousands of viewers. What is on my shirt? Is that just a shiny spot? That's annoying. I don't know what that is. It's got to be a camera thing. It's not even showing up in the real life. All right, so what are you guys up to today? I've got a new, what do you call those things, like my tripod over here, a new thing to hold my camera phone so that I can do some draw streams. I'm hoping it comes today. If so, I'm going to do a draw stream later on. Let's see. I'm kind of scared to read what Webb says. You just need I guess that's Cowboy in Your Life, and I will listen to, oh my God, and he listens to Conway Twitty. Right on. Listen, Conway Twitty is the epitome of that guy that sits at the all-night truck stop wearing the white shirt unbuttoned down to here with a gold chain and his chest hair hanging out, reeking of aqua velvet and going, "Hello, darling. Nice to see you." Ugh. I don't care. I hate Conway Twitty's music. Never knew him as a person, so I don't hate him, but his music, ugh, ungood. Oh, well, Smirk, make it wild up in here then. I mean, I can always boot you if it gets bad, which I would never do. It's not a perfectly reasonable place to park. You guys, if you've never seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, you're robbing yourself of a cultural experience that's well worth it. Let's see. And Conway epitomizes holding a half-liter whiskey body. I don't understand that one. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. Yeah, no. So, yeah, there is also this. The writer that I worked with back in the 90s when I was doing comic books. Hey, Ryan, good morning. The link is in the vault if you want to pop in. The writer I worked with back in the 90s, or I should say one of them that I worked with, we've remained friends all these years. And through the course of several conversations, kind of got a sequel to Pariah. And it would make a good book. So we're kicking around ideas on that. I may bring him on board fully as the writer, and I would just be editor and artist. And we'll see. Now he calls me up regularly and he says, "Hurry up and finish Blood and Mud so we can do the sequel." Don't rush me. I hate being rushed. Intense Webs says, "I've seen Fear and Loathing, but that is kind of like Conway Twitty." Just no, it is nothing like Conway Twitty. It is absolutely insane, but it is not Conway Twitty. Oh, okay. We'll have to check that out. By the way, CG Nights is a new stream that we're going to start up with several of us that are kind of the semi-pros, I guess you'd say. We're pros, but we're not big league comic book artists, and it'll be an all-star cast. Oh, lasers from space being fired at observatories in Hawaii. Okay, I don't even want. That's all I need to see. And Smirk, damn it. The next time I tell you to go check out Thinker Thunker, no, I'm just kidding. But you should check out Thinker Thunker. This guy is, I don't know what his background is, but he actually does hardcore video analysis and photographic and audio analysis on any reputed Bigfoot thing. And if something's fake, he calls it out in a heartbeat. But then if something is a little, he points that out too. And he's done some excellent breakdowns on every kind of Bigfoot sighting, footage, photograph. And he makes very compelling cases for what he believes to be something versus things that are nothing. So you guys give his channel a look if you want to fall down a rabbit hole one night. Thinker Thunker. Bigfoots, big feet, Sasquatchums. I don't know what the plural. What is the plural of big feets? Bigfoots, big feet. It would be Bigfoots, plural, I suppose. What the fuck is the squonk? What is a squonk? I need to know this now. My life is incomplete. Well, not so much for me, Smart. You said someone when you were talking, we got to talk about Bigfoot for somebody, so I was just throwing you a good source. Oh, God, look up squonk. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm going to look up squonk. Oh, my God. Let me, hold on one second. So ugly and so sad that all he can do is cry. I just cleaned my wallpaper up and here I am throwing shit out there up on it again. Where did it go? Where did it go? Damn it, Bobby. I know I just downloaded that pic. Where did it go? Oh, it's a web image. I hate those. There we go. So let's take a look at this sad little thing. So yeah, here we go. This is a squonk. Lives in Pennsylvania and is so ugly all it does is sit around crying. Look at that. Looks a lot like my ex-mother-in-law. I mean, it's a beautiful creature is what that is. Holy cow, and that's a good drawing too. I like that. Poor sad squonk. I will be reading about squonk later. If you try to love him, he disappears into a puddle of his own tears. I like it. I like it. He's my native cryptid. And he just needs love. That's all he needs is some love. Like Eeyore. Here comes Pooh to cheer me up. It'll probably hurt. What is this? Wait a minute. So, I don't even know what I did with this thing. If I could take time in a bottle, the first thing that I want to do. Let's do this. Smirk, how could you leave this? This is the salamandroid I did. And it is literally just a quick down and dirty. People, you want that's quick? Yeah, that's quick. This is not a really detailed drawing. But the problem is, if you look right here on his midline, his abs are going the wrong way. The first pair are correct, the second two are not. It should have been twisted this way. I'm critical. Should have been twisted this way on his midline, and they should have been following this arc, and this would have been more concave. But I'm not going to undo it at this point. Smirk, how could you leave this riveting content to go look at someone else's video? How dare you? How dare you? I'm still hoping somebody will jump in and join me. I need feedback. I need help with my life. Thinking about doing The Doctor Is In stream where I'm not counseling, but perhaps providing some insight for all of the really crazy stream people out here. Oh, good, Smart. Thank you, sir. I'm always going to ask you this, Smirk. What time is it down under? And why is it hot in my studio when it's cold outside? It's a cold, rainy morning down here in the deep south of, and saying the deep south sounds stupid when you're talking to an Australian. Have I had a stroke? Why is the side of my mouth drooping? No, Carol. I wouldn't possibly be referring to you. When I retired from counseling, you let your credentials go and all that. So I'm no longer allowed to provide counseling. So now technically, I suppose, it's 10:42 p.m. Felt like the first day of winter arrived today. Oh, yeah. What I need to do is be a true snowbird. Stay here in the spring, and when winter comes, get below the equator, or just go live in Tahiti or Fiji. I need to be somewhere where there's no word in the native language for cold. Let me turn this software back on. She says, yeah, but you'd have a field day. This is true. Let me try this software out again and see what you guys think. Where did it go? It was supposed to put a shortcut on my desktop, but it did not. Where is it, my precious? Oh, there it is. All right, let's turn this thing on. It's starting in 3, 2, 1. All right, am I back? Freaking Crom got me. You guys hear me okay? Because that was really bizarre. Yes, exactly, Smirk. This is your fault. If you'd have been here, none of this would have happened. I had turned on that software to try to use it with the stream, and I guess it said nope, not gonna happen. So yeah, there's that. All right, well, been going about an hour, so I think I'm going to wrap this one because I don't really have a lot of content I wanted to share. I was really hoping to just test out some software. Obviously, it's a fail, so we're not going to use it. Fucker. So thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll catch you guys next time. The doctor is out.